Welcome to Race for 8 stop number 4, and our first time here in St. Louis, Missouri. It's the Dave Chapman Memorial honoring the great one here at his home club, the St. Louis Hinder Club, on its 50th anniversary of the famed only handball club. Handball action Saturday kicked off with the quarterfinals. After missing the first 3 stops while preparing for and getting married in a gorgeous Ireland wedding, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Carroll, he told me he wasn't sure if he was ready for the return. Marquee match of the day, drawing a huge crowd and did not disappoint, as Killian Carroll returned and has Martin Mulkerns to tackle. But this would be a test and a thriller. He may have disappeared from us for a bit, but he shows he still has it, as Killian sweeps in and takes game 1 from number 2 Mulkerns, battling for a 15-10 win.
And there it is. First game goes to Killian Carroll.
But Martin came back to absolutely dominate in game 2. Killian was stopped at just a few points. Yes, 15-3. Martin takes it to force a tiebreaker. And then it gets wild in the third. Martin has match point multiple times, starting at 14-9.
Short.
That was good.
He's appealing it.
That was definitely good. Martin knows it
Possible
too.
match point serves 9.
Well, he can go to the video replay.
But Killian is about to stun.
Oh my gosh. What a return. He's going for it. All of Killian's accomplishments, he has never come back from match point down to win a match. 29 players have. He's not one of them. Oh my gosh, what a shot. He's going for that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. He went for that shot.
Killian creeps back, little by little, point by point, even after side outs, to beat Martin in overtime at 16-14.
Oh my gosh.
My Lord! Killian does it. Underhand paddle re-kill, wins this giant comeback. Have you seen anything like it?
No.
Look at this.
No, never.
And he does it with the perfect shot, underhand
Flat roll.
paddle. Unbelievable. And another one of these sad finishes for Martin Mulkerns.
Devastating.
You know, Martin's a true gentleman. You know, anyone you talk to on the tour, you know, will say nothing but great things to say about him. Great sportsmanship. You know, he's a hell of a handball player, and you know, it's kind of just unfortunate to lose that way. You know, I feel for him.
Killian then has to get by Daniel Cordova in the semifinals, but that's nothing like the one we just saw. He gets the job done in 2, controlling this one from top to bottom.
Oh, he's going to take this one out of the air.
15-9.
Oh, wow.
15-6.
What a match.
Point. Good plan.
The other half of the bracket Saturday in the semis brought David Fink against the other Cordova, number 1 on the tour, Luis. Luis also keeps the semi to 2 games.
What a shot.
Taking down Fink 15-5.
Wow, what a way to end it.
That's an incredible shot right there.
And then again, not so smoothly, but solidly in game 2.
Luis takes it here, 15-10, as both players are out of gas.
Final Sunday kicked off with the men's 40-plus seniors, and we see him again, David Fink. He has won the last 10 senior titles. Taking on a new opponent in this one, Dave Munson. This, his first senior start ever. Game 1, the oldest player on the court and in the entire seniors bracket, goes to Fink, 15-10.
Nice game, guys.
And there's
4
that
minutes.
first game.
But he finds himself down a bit in game 2, 6-2.
And another great shot.
Another
into the left
laser
corner.
from Munson.
Here's where he starts crushing it. He jumps to an 8-6 lead, and Fink, firing away, puts himself in position for his 13th senior title, which he does, 15-9.
I knew what to expect. He's so well schooled. He's been playing since he was very young, so he's got all the fundamentals. He has all the shots. He really plays great defense, so he doesn't give me a chance to get into a rhythm going for kills because he plays the ceiling and the 3-wall shot so well, and he has a very good serve and 2 very good hands. And, you know, he missed a couple of very easy shots that he normally would make, and that, I think, was probably the difference because it was very close.
Now for the women's. In an all-Irish final, Katrina Casey versus Sienna Nicarine. These two often face off in the finals in Ireland, and here they are in St. Louis. Game 1 keeps close, Katrina with a slight advantage early on. You see the power and placement of both players, but Katrina gathers a 12-6 lead.
Nice shot, left-handed kill right in front of Sienna.
But Katrina can't put Sienna away, at least not quickly.
See, she's dangerous up there when she's standing in front of Katrina.
But when she has the opportunity, she strikes. Yes, the mighty Casey to end game 1 with an ace, 15-11.
And just like that.
First game. 3
Unbelievable.
Second game, Sienna snags a 3-2 lead to kick it off. But Katrina, with some smart shots, she knows where and how to place them, takes a 5-3 lead. Sienna's power doesn't lose strength. She keeps on her tails. Then she jumps ahead 8-6. Little runs by both keeps it tight, but when Sienna scores a quick 4 points, she looks to have an edge. Sienna within shots to send this into a tiebreaker and be the first player to take a game from Katrina in a very long time on this tour.
Wow.
Point.
Casey takes a timeout,
Katrina's collecting herself here.
and well played, because she comes out to bounce back flawlessly, forcing errors, clinching her 28th title, 15-12.
Perfect
Well done,
power right at Sienna's feet. Dave took that timeout at 10-12, or she was down 12-10, came back in, got the side out, and won 5 straight points. Sienna never served again.
Talking about Dave Chapman and how he perfectly placed his shots, a game much like yours. Did you ever have a relationship with him? Did you ever learn from him?
Oh, like, I really looked up to Dave, like an amazing player, big inspiration for me. So I had the pleasure of meeting Dave a couple of times in New York. He had kind of stopped playing when I was getting started, but he played a couple of tournaments, and like, I was just starstruck by him. And his dad, Fred, as well, was always very kind to me. I met him in Nose Cab a number of times, and he used to joke with me that he told Dave that I could beat him.
And to end it all, the men's final. Number 1, Luis Cordova against the once past number 1, Killian Carroll. Game 1, Killian comes out pounding, so aggressive, getting everything. It shows how he holds the current race for 8 titles. He has 22.
It's like he flipped the switch before the match
Right.
started. And there's second point.
He's known for starting a slow game, but holy smokes, on fire right out the gate. Taking a lead in typical Killian fashion, diving, touching every corner of the
Lucha
court,
does not put that
getting
away.
everything. Luis stays calm, down a bit, but puts up some points of his own, anticipating Killian's next move. Shows why he has the 3rd most titles of the tour. He has 10, and many of those just recent. But Killian looks untouchable. Game 1 is his, 15-8.
And he puts it away and wins game number 1.
Flat
Incredible
kill.
play, and the crowd putting their hands together for the Irishman.
And wow, game 2, Killian is relentless.
What do you do against that serve, Martin? A double bounce kill.
Back-to-back ace serves, and there's no stopping that train. He tracks down everything, not even giving Luis an inch. Or should I say 2? Because he puts this second game away, barely flinching, 15-2.
Point match.
There it
Good
is.
playing, guys.
Probably as deep a draw, Dave, as someone's had to come through in a long, long time. I know it's been the biggest bracket, but also just the way his road that we just went through to the final was extremely tough.
Yes, Killian takes St. Louis and now has his eyes on Missoula, Montana, February 2nd through 4th. Entry is now open for all players. You can register online at r2sports.com. And you can catch all the action live on ESPN+.
Game 2 is just to definitely get the serve in. You know, like the short serves in the first game really hurt me a lot. So I just wanted to make sure that I could build off easy aces. You know, if I'm not getting easy aces, then I'm really struggling for points. And I can't put anybody under a lot of pressure if I'm not getting them quick points. So, you know, that was the main focus, just recenter, try and get a bit of rhythm, try and strike the ball a bit higher and get the serves in better.
For the World Players of Handball, I'm Kara Mack. See you in Missoula.